Just like it. Right, hello. How are you doing today? I figured we'd build this guy. We did the unboxing for it last week. And this is basically what we're going to do. We're going to build Inquisitor Cartavolnus. It's a very quick miniature, I think, to build. It's only probably one sprue, if we remember from our unboxing video. A base. I've got to order all of the storage things this coming week. I've got a whole bunch of them over on the other computer. A bunch of the really the 4 litre and the 9 litre really useful storage boxes. I forgot what they were called for a second. I've got a bunch of those. The metallic kind of not metallic. The ferrous rubber sheets that I can attach magnets, so I can magnetize the base of these. I need to order a bunch more magnets though. Basically, we're going to glue on some magnets to the base of these things, and then that will attach to the really useful box, and then it'll be happy days all around. Because we can then not worry about the miniatures getting ruined. So I'm going to do that for all the painted ones. All the painted minis I've got. We're going to go into those things. All of the sort of things on sprues are probably going to get taken out of boxes and just dumped into large plastic tubs. I will keep the boxes and instructions, flatten like I'll flatten the actual box down and keep the instructions with them, and then hopefully everything will remain vaguely together, but stuff like this is going to get yeeted into the ether. Right, I'd see if chat is even remotely chatty. Are we on live chat? There we are. Hello, Reno. How you doing today? Sorry, I do apologise. I had a not great night's... Well, it was an alright sleep, but it was not majestic sleep. And I didn't really know what to do this morning, so... We're kind of... It was a last minute thing. I saw this box glimpsing? That's not the right word. Winking out? I don't know. There's some kind of words. Parts 1, 2, and 3 anyway. Let's just get onto it. Without further ado. This was a commemorative miniature, which is available for store openings, I believe, and store anniversaries. So... Glad I could get it. Hey Martin, how you doing today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear. It's going to be one of those. It's definitely going to be one of those days. So Martin, I believe your local store might be having these this week. Is that correct? I think you said it was like anniversary or something for your local store. I am awake. That is all I can definitely say. I am awake. And there's the head. Right there. Trying to get some of these kits built up so I don't have to sort of lug masses of... I'm going to be carrying a lot of boxes anyway, but I want to get as much kind of built and primed and then back into storage as possible. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's very, very quiet. There's no music playing. That's why. I want to use. I've started. I need to. I do need. I'm going to do one of these silly rain channels. It's going to be trash, but it's going to be my trash, which is the important part. That can stay there. But the thing is, yeah. I'm gonna do one of those rain channels because I listen to enough of them myself. I might as well listen to my own channel if I'm going to listen to them. Basically, what I say there. And advanced audio properties, desktop audio, mute output, monitor off, mute output. Right? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I do find this really frustrating. Especially when I forget to like activate one of the music sources, audio sources. It's very frustrating. How did COD go? I mean, it went okay. I gotta be honest. Yesterday was not my finest hour at all. When it came to that game. Monday, sorry. Like the bit of time on Friday that I spent playing it, all day Saturday was great. You know, some games are absolutely terrible. But a lot of games yesterday were really bad, and I was streaming them. That quality was obvious. It was a very strange thing. Like I was doing. Yeah, I'd say Saturday was probably the best day for me of that game. Sunday, it was okay. Monday was horrific. I should have just not done it at all, really. You passed it Saturday, and they had all the anniversaries. I can't remember what the other miniature is. I think they have 2. I think the other one's an Age of Sigmar one, which I'm not so keen on. It's probably a Stormcast thing. If it's a Stormcast thing, I'm definitely not in. Actually, is it a Cruel Boy? I don't know. Not sure. I mean, Martin, you can justify most things. Or at least I can. Yeah. Am I going to be able to paint this guy's face? Like, if I stick this guy's body together, am I going to be able to mush his face in there after the fact? That is the question I end up asking myself a lot, because I like painting faces when I can. I just don't think, even if I skimmed off this bit here, now we've drifted off, because I had to change the camera angle. Everything's gone haywire. Even if I mush this bit off, yeah, it's not going to fit. I'm going to have to stick it in there. Terrible. The other one is Haggok Gut Ripper boss. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's I mean, it's an orc, right? So obviously not terrible. The store near my niece's college is having an anniversary next week. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Rena. You should do it. Be like Martin. Treat yourself. I really like this one. I guess I'll paint it up here on YouTube, or at least do a video for it. I think that is the plan. Hopefully. I don't have many of these sorts of models. I have a converted Terminator I turned into a... well, I made a Terminator conversion for the Inquisition. I didn't really have any sort of plans to run him in anything, but I think I started that conversion when I started collecting Grey Knights way back in the day. Way back in the day, when they were first released. What's on the build list? No Sigmar. We are building Inquisitor Cartavolnus, a anniversary miniature from Games Workshop. We were just talking. The other one is an orc. I can't remember what kind of orc they are. No, hold on. They live in the swamps. That's all I know. I know there's a Mirelurk thing. There is one of those I might... No. I was needing to paint an orc for October, but I don't know if that... I think that's slightly too ambitious for the amount of time that I definitely know that I have. Also, Icarus, hello to you. Happy Monday. Tuesday. We're definitely on Tuesday. Hi, Meg. Good morning to you. What's cracking? Hello. Clockson, why hello there. How you doing today? What is going on with yourself? I hope you've been well. I've been away for a week, basically. Now I've got an itchy ear. We did hit 500 Dubrifirkins. We hit 500 subscribers here on YouTube. So the community tab has now been unleashed. It's been unleashed. And I put a post up yesterday, so that was fun. So when it appeared, I thought, oh, I can write a post. It only had the option for images, an image poll, a text poll, and there was one other thing. I can't remember what it was. A video, that's what it was. Unfortunately, I just wanted to write words. So I uploaded a picture in the end, and then I realized I could edit it and add the words after the fact. So that was so I have to add a picture and then add words later. It's a strange thing. However, it is there now, so I will start developing nonsense to post there when I remember. It was a normal dude, so I figured Sigma. Yeah, no, it's just yeah, just one of these guys, really. I do like the green. I don't know what it is he's got. Oh, it's a book. There's flames from the book. Obviously, that will be magenta when I paint it. Oh, I'm very well. The thing is, my Age of Sigmar army. I want to get back to that at some point. Icarus. I've got an Empire army, so that's basically just normal fleshy people. I don't really Age of Sigmar doesn't really do huge amounts for me, except for I like the only armies I really like are basically the armies from the Warhammer Fantasy Battle. So the Empire, which are now Free Guild, Skaven, and like Slaves to Darkness with the old Chaos Warriors, etc. So if I believe that's a December box set, the Slaves to Darkness. That could be a thing. I would like to get back to painting Age of Sigmar, but like a lot of the stuff doesn't really do much for me. I do paint them from time to time, for example. This one right here, but I mean, this is, you know, it's basically Space Marines, right? Similar. The armor's different, right? The armor's different. This is an unfinished one. But basically Space Marines. Managed to watch 14 films in 3 days. Clockson, which films did you watch? I watched The Orphan the other day, and then I followed it up with the Orphan prequel. I would like to say... Now, hold on. No. I'm getting my films confused. I watched yesterday a film called was it The Last Rite? I was initially getting... When I saw it, I was getting initially confused with an Anthony Hopkins film called Rite. But this was The Last Rite. This was also an English film, but it was like a budget Exorcist. I guess they did what they could with the budget that they had. The boyfriend's acting in it was it was okay, but like when he flew off the handle, it was like, what? It was somewhat hilarious. Yeah, anyway, so let us Tuesday, I don't know. 6 p.m. is the most important meeting of your life so far. Presentation for all the service managers and counselors. Oh, God. Listen, it's going to be absolutely fine, Icarus. It's going to be absolutely fine. We've got to glue these miniatures together as well. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. I don't know. I hate meeting with people. I'm not a fan of it. Bring back the Wood Elves. Yeah, look, the thing is, I said the other day, I'm not like, I don't really have any Eldar armies. Saying that, if I was to go Elfie. Where's the head gone? I would definitely go the Wood Elves variety. Rather than any other variety. Rather than High Elves. I mean, I don't think anyone in their right mind likes High Elves. really, you know? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to smack a bit of glue on. We're going to do that. We're going to smush this together. Like so. We're going to let the glue do its thing. Oh, I've got to remember the camera's moved. Curses. I do apologise, folks. If you like the fact that I'm remembering to do stuff on camera now, smash like. Smash like. Just always smash like. Maybe I should get a tune going to instigate the likings. If I can figure that out. 5 Predator films. Oh. 8 Star Wars films. So what? The first 6. Then what? Rogue Trooper. Wow, that's Judge Dredd. Rogue One. I know which Star Wars films did you watch, Clarkson? And Armageddon. Wow, I almost watched that the other week. I kept seeing it on Amazon and going, do I go and watch it? I didn't. I ended up watching other stuff, but it is on the list. Life on hard mode, yeah. Well, life in general, it's just ugh. Anyway, we will persevere. All right. Star Wars Episode 1 to 8. Weirdly, I don't know if I've seen the last Star Wars film, like the Disney one. I'm gonna apply some pressure. I genuinely can't think. I genuinely don't know if I've watched the last Star Wars film. I don't even know what it was called. That leads me to the impression that I didn't even bother to watch the last one. Which is like the weirdest thing ever. I didn't think I would ever find myself in that situation. But there we go. Gonna watch 9 tonight. Hell yes. The Rise of Skywalker. I don't know if I've seen that. You didn't miss anything? No, I know. Well, Badger with a lightsaber. Yeah, if only. If only. I love Star Wars. Or like the good. Okay, here from episode 7 and 8. As far as I could tell, the only good parts that came of that is it gave me a newfound admiration for episodes 1 to 3. You know, a new appreciation of those films. I did like Rogue One. It was definitely the best out of the recent Star Wars films. I don't know. You took that. I didn't say I'd like Jar Jar. All right, I didn't go that far. I'm not. Didn't go that crazy. All right, is this gonna? All right, there is a bit of a gap, a bit of a thing there we need to fix, but we'll worry about that in the future. Like, not now. Exactly, Reno. Yeah, like I mean, I wouldn't say I love them, but out of those films, well, I definitely liked them more than I used to. You know? Jar Jar wasn't a problem, Lucas was. No, Jar Jar was still the problem. Sorry, Meg, what's up? I know you're fond of the Star Wars. Wade in and tell me what I said. Have I gone too far with the liking of the episodes 1 to 3? Martin, come on now. Come on now. They're not that bad. Is that a little thing I'm supposed to cut off? Well, it is now. The prequels are utter garbage. Well, I don't know. Thing is, I've got all the art books for them upstairs. I've got like the concept art books for those, and I love the concept art. I generally, if it's concept art of sort of props, robots, vehicles, and sort of scenery, environments, I'm all about it. I don't really care about like character concept art generally, unless it's a character in a robot suit, or it's a character on a bike or in a car or something. I don't really care about character concept art. I don't really care. It doesn't. I've got not much interest. But I do love those books. Nothing will bring redemption to midichlorians. No? Nothing at all? Okay. I don't even... I would say the first... I don't know. Like, I like Darth Maul. That character was neat. Shame they didn't do more with him. Like, in the films, at least, I should say. You're not a fan of the midichlorians? Wait, hold on. Okay, this is I know it's a contentious issue, but unfortunately, I can't be asked with a lot of stuff. What was the issue with the midichlorians? I love Star Wars. Before the 7th film came out, I rewatched them all using DVD copies I'd been given as a present. I got halfway through the 2nd film, took it out of the drive, and took all 3 to the charity shop up the road. Wow. Well, I mean, you know, stick by your guns, absolutely. I was about to say, Martin, I've heard good things about Andor thus far. Now, is that going to set the tone for the rest of the series? I don't know. I certainly hope so. Maybe I'm going to do a Reacts channel, where I just watch all the terrible stuff and just, yeah, hate it. Maul was good, but they bumped him off, and I know they did, yeah. Now, did they bring... He was back in one of the cartoons. They brought him back, is that right? They gave him, like, spider legs or something? Or am I getting confused with something else? Massive order in paints and such, and plus a standard dreadnought, hell yes. I do need to order some paint as well. I could have sworn that I had Sons of Horus green. I was going through my paints last night and realised I don't have Sons of Horus green. In fact, what I have is 2 pots of Lupercal green, right? I got 2 pots of this for some reason, and 2 pots of Vulcan green. I don't know what happened, but I have extra paint, as usual. There are going to be 2 series of Andor? Oh, okay. That runs straight into the start of Rogue One? Oh, okay, that'll be cool. Well, in that case... Well, I mean... At least we know vaguely what's going to happen in Andor. He's not going to die, right? I mean, that is the issue with all these series. A lot of these series I don't care for. Because, you know, they have, like, for example, the what's it called? Oh, bugger. The Kenobi one, right? They couldn't, obviously, like, a lot of these characters you couldn't really do much with. Because they appear later in films and things. Maul was back in the end credits of Solo as well. Was he? Also, they need to stop doing the end credit thing. I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate that they do that in films. I'm blaming MCU for it. Some more auxiliary hatred there. But I mean, that's owned by Disney, so it's justified. MIDI things is that they can test if you're a Force user, which is no good, as the Empire would surely mass test all the people. That is true, Icarus, yeah. Hold on, let me catch up, because I know I missed something. Just like in the new films, Phasma was great, but they bumped her off twice. They did. I mean, I didn't really get the whole Phasma. Why did she get chrome armor though? Why I didn't understand that. And if they had to explain that in like in the comic, they should have explained it in the film as well. I think it's a fundamental flaw in films where you have to watch or have like prior understanding of something from somewhere else. I think that is a bad move, and I do not support that by any stretch of any imagination. Because yeah, he was in Clone Wars and Webbles, which I haven't watched. Lists everything needed. Yeah, Icarus. I do need to do that. That would be a twist. Andor getting bumped off. Yes, and getting replaced by a person who, like a mimic kind of deal. I'm sure they exist in the Star Wars universe. In fact, they do, right? That's why I like the Clone Wars series, is they could focus on the other Jedi and kill them and make characters of the clones and build them up. Yeah. Gotta read the book. Built her armor from Palpatine's pleasure yacht? Wow. Yeah, see, this is... I don't... It kind of... Anyway, that is... Well, now I know that, then that's nice to know, but... Like, all through, I was like, why the bleep is she walking around in... Like, I thought stormtroopers, apart from, like, a bit of colour, they're all supposed to be, like, kind of... generic looking? Uniform, shall we say? Changelings? There we go, Meg. Thank you for translating. The movie did her dirty. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the movie was crap. I mean, sorry. I need a PG word for that. Terrible. So, I watched it in the cinema. I was like, what am I watching? Should I be liking this? Apparently so, but not. If Phasma's silver armor, does that mean there's a gold? I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. There shouldn't be, as far as I'm concerned. But, I don't make these films. I don't own the IP. I got nothing to say about it. I can grumble about it, though, thankfully. I never watched, what was it called? Clone Wars. I watched a couple of them. And I know I'm probably missing out. So we got his book to stand on. His sword goes into that into that bit there. Do I want to attach him to this now or later? Arm is number 6 and 8. The actors deserved more. I don't really know if the actor necessarily... I mean, the actors of... I believe she's a good actress, right? But I don't think just because, like, they might be a good actor or actress, they necessarily deserve more just because of that. I find it quite nice when you get a really good actor into a film. They get a couple of lines and then they get offed and then that's it. I was watching a film the other day where that exact thing happened. They brought on some fancy actor, said a couple of lines and then they got murdered. And that wasn't like the main part of the story. That was just like a sort of side bit. But Phasma was actually an incredible character. That's what I have heard that, Meg. I have heard that like she's much better away from that film. Got it, Meg. Have a lovely day at work, obviously. I hope you have a wonderful day. Get that work done. Drink all the coffee, though. I get that argument, but there was never much of a fuss as to why is Boba different? Boba. Why there were different Snow or Scout Troopers. Sorry, which argument here, Reno? Are we talking about the sort of generic kind of thing? Like the difference between Boba and the Stormtroopers? Or are we talking about the armor? Well, I think by the time... I think by the time that they'd rocked around, they'd run out of, like, you know, they're basically just getting just random people to join up, rather than, like, all the clones had sort of been phased out by then, right? She was good in Game of Thrones, yeah. I've completely forgotten her name now. What was her character in Game of Thrones? She was something of the jewel of the Sapphire Islands or something. Sapphire? No, I've forgotten. I've forgotten. Curses. One of my other birthday presents was a Lego Slave 1. It got renamed. Why? And Boba Fett, that's awesome. So I've had this chat with Clockson before, who streams some sweet Lego stuff. And I was talking to him, there's not much Star Wars that I would get. There's not much, like, I'm not really hugely into Lego. I don't collect it or anything like that. But saying that, if I could get the Ghostbusters Firehouse, I'd be all over that like a saucy badger. The Ecto 1, I would get as well. But I would need the Firehouse if I was going to get the car. Slave 1, I would definitely get. That's very cool. Brienne of Tarth, that was it. Gwendolyn Christie, yeah. Because it says slave. Wow, okay. If that's... okay. Well, it's always Slave 1 to me. On merch, it's now Bobber's shit. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Because you aren't allowed to say Slave 1, I get. Well... Alright. I get that, though, that word, those are not good things, but it doesn't write it out of ever happening. Crazy. Absolute craziness. Even online, it's not Slave 1? Yeah, well. Alright. Anywho. That's one of those arms tidied up. Martin, have you built that miniature yet? Sorry, that Lego thingamajiggle yet. Kit. I don't know what we're painting. We might go back to painting Harken Worldclaimer today. We were painting his head yesterday. Like, there's not a huge amount left on him to do, truth be told. We're kind of getting into the end bits of painting him up. I was going to be painting some of the Hexen's Hexblade's Hunters. But maybe that we'll have to leave that for Friday. Maybe we can leave that for Friday's stream. Do you think it's ever called Slave 1 films? No. Well, probably not, but it's always been called in all like the literature and all back in the good old days. I believe when the original miniature was put out, was it by Hasbro? That's what it was, and in concept art, I think, as well. Truth be told, I don't have like an encyclopedic knowledge of such things. Like, I like Star Wars enough. I've liked it since I saw the very first one in like when it, not the very first one, but like the very first time I saw it in like what 85 or something. That's about all I can remember back to. I can't really remember watching huge amounts of TV before I was 4 or 5, so... Yields. I need to glue on this arm. Not built it yet. Only got it on Sunday. Oh god, we're only on Tuesday, aren't we? Ha! Connie. Hello, you saucy beast. Connie, how the hell are you? Our man in Japan. Connie, have you got... I forgot to ask you. I know you went to a hobby store. Have you got some... Have you treated yourself to some god hands yet? On another note, there's a new members of the clubs pushing to make a 6 mils. Oh, crikey. Well, there we go. Well, you could just, like, point, Icarus. You could just, like, point and say, yes, you need to do this. You could just, like, stay at the top and not have to worry about it, like, doing it yourself. Not getting hobby this time, even for me? Can I send you... Can I just send you money? I mean, well, admittedly, I'll have to get money first, but... Can I use you to harvest goodies? What the hell? Sorry. Connie said... Oh, bleep, Butters. Sorry, we're PG here, Connie. I've got to... We're not Twitter. Oh, not Twitter. We're not Twitter, but we're also not Twitch. Here on YouTube. We're very PG. Connie said... Oh. Oh, bleep. Good to see you. What hobby do you want? All the hobby? No, it's alright. It's alright. I've just got to... I have to... Like, YouTube is completely different from... Twitch. I've got to make YouTube work. We tickled 500 subscribers. We're now swiftly on to 1,000. Well, not swiftly, but we're on like 516 or something, 517. Connie. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, dude. I hope things are groovy, baby. Keep it lit. Oh, it's so lit. You know me. You know me. Just that's basically my motto. Nothing but lit. I don't entirely know what that means, but yeah. All good. Finish for the day. Hell yeah. You're gonna put your feet up and have a strangely named McDonald's? I saw that list of things and wiggled my eyebrows and went, "Oh, hello. Some of those sound very tasty." They're tasty, tasty, very, very tasty. I think everyone knows that track. The absolute banger. Okay. Keep her lit, not a phrase of encouragement over there. I've got no idea, Connie. Dude, I don't know. Like, maybe? I don't know. Is it? I just don't know. I just don't know. It could well be, but I'm, as you know, I do have my finger to the proverbial pulse of what all the people say, and I am. Oh, hello. How many Gundams do you want? Yeah, I've already got 2. I don't really think I need any more. Unless I do need more. Yeah, I've got 2. I got one, it's a Heavy Arms Custom. It was not a perfect grade, it was the one master. Is it high grade, master grade, perfect grade, right? I got the master grade one with the guns. That was sweet, but I just sprayed it black and dry brushed it grey. It was terrible. As the anime manga expert, exactly. I mean, they're all basically the same thing, right? So I've got 2. I don't have a premium, whatever the perfect grade one. Ah, well, the more you know. In fact, Hold on. I saw it the other day. Hold on. Woo. All right, enjoy this. This is, I've had this bad boy since 2000. And 1. I know he's missing his shoulder bits. See, I've been into the whole Gundam thing for decades. Decades, Connie. See? I can show you a bit of ankle as well. Oh, look at that. Hot damn. Yeah. See, I'm down. All right, we need to stick this silly sword. Where's the picture of it? All right. No, well, I mean, I painted that 2 decades ago, literally 20 years ago. It'd be nice if I could find the other parts. It's been from America to over here and been around multiple houses, so I may have lost some parts, which is not good. However, we will deal with it as we deal with all things in life, with pointy fingers, and we will persevere, etc., etc., etc. Oh, actually, you know what? We were going to glue that on, but we've got some more this clean up to do. Ankle! I know, it is PG. It is PG. However, I don't mind, like, seeing a bit of ankle's not going to offend me. Seeing a bit of foot, though. Oh. Yoo-hoo! I saw those pictures you posted on your Insta, Connie. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. Very nice to see. I am somewhat envious. I would love to get over to Japan at some point. Some point in the far future. Random stroll around the job area. Ugh, disgusting. Just, you know. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Ugh. Look at that. I moved the camera, unfortunately, because I was getting really frustrated with something, and now I'd forgotten. I've unfortunately, of course, forgotten that I moved the camera. And now have to remember to paint in this area of the desk. It's this dude, yes. Erasmus Carter, Magna Carta. Yeah, he's the commemorative geezer. Hopefully I'll remember to come back to this YouTube VOD and link to the unboxing video that I did. I was supposed to be doing an unboxing of something else, but it didn't arrive. So I had to cry tears of pain and sadness. What the? Oh, okay, he's got the top of the sword in this hand. Oh my god. Question is, do I paint? I have to paint this. I have to attach this now. How do I paint the face so well? I think we might be able to wiggle it. We might be able to wiggle this. Oh, the new Empress champion. Sweet AF. Oh my god, I saw that and was thinking, I was already contemplating getting another Empress champion for my Imperial Fists. Obviously. Because I need a company champion for my Imperial Fists, and I was thinking, well, another Empress champion but painted yellow, that would work, right? Yeah, it worked in my brain. It worked at least. That new one is sweet. I will be getting many. You're so out of the loop at the moment with GW releases. Well, maybe we need to. I don't know. Maybe when the time comes and we have to pack up the mini painting, I'll just keep the web camera and this sweet microphone. Hello, and then I can do chit chat videos for a bit because I won't need to be like painted. Maybe that's what I'll need to do. In fact, we'll sort of segue over it. Basically, do kind of can't say all specs tactics kind of stuff because I don't play the game. I can't, like the rules mean gibberish to me basically. We could go full on like rumors. Imperial Fist Captain, perhaps? Yes. I'm definitely getting it. It's a sweet miniature. I saw that and thought, oh, baby. So I know I've got the backpack to do, and that's it. Folks, we've actually almost finished a miniature in an hour, which for me, on stream, is pretty amazing. Hashtag just saying. I do get sidetracked very easily, so that is why I don't get huge amounts done. It works with Valrak, yeah. Well, I was gonna say go full on like Valrak style. Maybe we'll have to for a bit. Like I would prefer to be doing the painting stuff. I don't really have the finger on the metaphorical pulse of GW's content. Like he does. But if we could do something like that, we might have to. Give this a quick tidy up as quickly as I can. A lad once told me things about the minis. That would work, right? We can make that happen. I heard this one thing that one time down the pub. Back when I went to the pubs. No, I could now. It's basically the pub has been replaced by WhatsApp. I was hanging out in WhatsApp this one day and I heard this thing. Unfortunately, you had to be there, and I didn't take any screenshots, so I can't confirm or indeed technically deny anything that I'm about to say. So you just have to take this with a massive, massive amount of 40k salt. But Bobby G was the Emperor all along. He is the best Primarch ever. And also being the Emperor at the same time. It's a very strange situation. He's trying to keep it under wraps. The person that everyone's currently worshipping is actually just like an icon, really. Just some random corpses sewn together into a sort of huge state. There we go. Right, so if you like that lore, don't forget to like the stream. Alright, we've just got to stick this... I normally like to paint backpacks separately. However, the plan is, I think we are, along with like all of the other miniatures we've got, I'm going to get these all primed, and then I can get them packed away for moving. I hate moving. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Shoop the whoop! Exactly. I couldn't have said it better if I tried, Connie. I couldn't have said it better if I tried. Alright, so yeah. Like Harken World Claimer, we're going to do a tiny bit more work on his face today over on Twitch at twitch.tv/wiggly eyebrows /glorious badger. We got to paint his eyes. But that's his head. It's mostly done. I'd probably like to glaze a little tickle of potentially some magenta into like the sort of edges of his skin. We're trying to go full on Darth Vader bonce. So Raspberry Ripple, basically. If you imagine a nice Raspberry Ripple ice cream, that's what we're really looking to do with this guy's head. Harkin, he's looking pretty snazzy. We got obviously more detail to do on him. And I completely forgot to paint this stupid mouth yesterday. That was a mistake. And I need to paint this stupid thing here. I think on the box art, the artwork it's like fleshy, you know, which I'd be all about. But verily, I say, do I stick this backpack on now? I know the instructions tell me to, but they're not the boss of me. I could. I don't know. I genuinely don't know about it. Oh, this hold on. There's this magical tube here. It's... Where does it attach to? Where's this magical tube attaching to? I was thinking maybe it was sort of flew out of the side there, but... Oh. It must be to... Devil's going on here? Oh, it attaches to that thing right there. Okay. So the question is, do I attach this backpack now? Or do I do it later? I think there's enough room for me to attach it now and paint around it. I may very well regret that, but I'm going to tidy up this first with some tactical scraping of the plastic. I may very well break out the putty. And give it a proper smooth down. I'm absolutely starving, by the way. I'm gonna let everybody know that. I'm gonna go and make a massive bacon sandwich. It's gonna be, well, not as massive as I'd truly like it to be, but I'm basically running out of bacon. So I have to go shopping. However, it's gonna be as large as possible with the amount of bacon that I have left in the house. Okay. So, folks, we're not painting this guy up today. I think I might do... I think we're going to go and work on Harkin. We've got to get that mini finished. It's taken way too long already. It's been very enjoyable to paint. I don't normally paint, like, Black Legion. So it will be rather snazzy to get him painted up. I do have Abaddon. In fact, I got 2 Abaddon miniatures, truth be... Well, I say one's a miniature. One is definitely not a miniature. However, I will be painting that up next year, but I have to move house first. In fact, I think that miniature is, in fact, going to be a Golden Demon entry, potentially. For, like, 10 years' time. Okay. Alright, I reckon that's good enough for Disney. Right, we're going to slap this bad boy on. Am I going to regret this? Probably. Give me just a second. I've seen a couple more bits I need to tidy up. Hopefully I'm going to remember to move the camera as well. I do apologize. I saw chat move as well. Hold on. I am going to move the camera because I know I keep drifting off camera. I moved it yesterday because it was really frustrating me. It was sort of flying all over the place. Yeah. It was Nightbot chatting for me. Thank you, Nightbot. Basically, I need to get Nightbot to say, folks, if you haven't liked the stream, smash the like button. We are now on the charge to 1,000 subscribers. So if yeah. One step at a time. Slowly and steadily wins the race. Reno, so close to finish Gaz now. If I ignore your peer pressure to check... Listen. I don't... We don't do peer pressure here. Much. Much. Oh god, this is really wibbly. Question it. What I would say to you, Reno, is do you want to do the checkers? If you don't want to do them, don't do them. Right? It's your miniature. I didn't buy it. If you did, yeah, exactly. If we did peer pressure, I would be in the scuba suit. But also, weirdly at the same time, Icarus, I'd also be rich. I don't see the BTTTTV emotes. No, I don't, Connie. I have added, by the way, BTTTTV to Twitch. So I think I've got 4 of them at the moment which work on my channel. I don't know which ones they would be though. So yeah. You know. Just saying. Shoop de woo. That's an emote, right? That's a BTTV thing. Is it a good one? Is it one I should get for Twitch? Can you even do that for YouTube? I don't know how it works. Okay, ladies and jelly spoons. I may very well come to regret putting on him on the base already. I'm not going to be able to paint up his... I was going to say paint up his skirt. In fact, I'm not going to... It's going to be an absolute nightmare. I can get a brush... I can wiggle a brush around from the back. But having him... Oh, I don't know. I think we're just going to suffer. I think we might just have to learn some suffering. But that is this miniature. He is finished. We've got it done in an hour. Well, yeah, pretty much now. I'm very happy. I can add that next to the Emperor's Champion. Sorry, not the Emperor's Champion. The Primaris Company Champion, my bad. Can't seem to find any Armagen Knights. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good at all. What are you going to do? Buy yourself a, like a big knight instead. Yeah, that would make things much better. Icarus, that's what I would say to you. I would suggest getting a large, or what about a Forge World Knight? Like the, not the big ones, like the little Helverins. Or whatever they call them over on Forge World. Normally, Icarus, normally I would paint the cape first, but, I'm going to be able to work this. Like, I'm only going to be taking pictures of it from tactical angles. So we're not going to see too much of the cape. We're not going to see too much of, like, it's only like that bit through there, really. Like, you're going to get pictures from this angle, that angle, and that angle there. Like 3 or 4 angles. I'm not too fast. Normally, I would though. You got the big ones. You need some small ones though. Surely you're not made of money. Yeah, not likewise. Hopefully we can change that though. It is past though. And do you know what that means? It is indeed time for me to go and get some tea and a sandwich for lunch. I'm going to be going over to Twitch at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger. Hopefully I'll see you there in about half an hour, give or take a few minutes, where we're going to continue to paint Harkon Worldclaimer, kind of get him virtually finished. That is the plan for today over on Twitch. So I'd like to say thank you very much for hanging out with me today. You've all been absolutely lovely as always. The colours of the base and the packaging are crazy, yeah. Like a sort of a demonic fire. So, I'm going to tickle the end screen, and I will see you over on Twitch in like half an hour. Thank you very much, as always, and I will see you later. Goodbye.